Hey A.B.Cers, happy Friday. Wrapping up week 3 of the Artsy Babe Coalition series. Week 3. So crazy the responses we're getting and the views and all the love. I love it. So, of course, I'm your Friday post, Eve, your resident bombshell. And we are in Black History Month, so January is already over. We're already in February. And I actually came across something that kind of tied into Black History Month and more Black awareness, I guess, in fashion. Recently, the French Elle published an online column that was quite racist in regards to blacks in fashion. And then there was a rebuttal, well, an open letter by quite a few French blacks and a Black American to French Elle for publishing that column. The column itself, I'm going to read to you, and then part of the open letter from the blacks, okay? Elle magazine informs us that in fashion in 2012, the black bourgeoisie has finally integrated white codes of dress. Moreover, chic has at last become a plausible option for a community that previously knew only streetwear. While for decades blacks were dressed as hoodie-clad thugs, they have finally understood through the education of white people that they must pay more attention to their appearance. And then, as part of the open letter response back to French Elle, it was said, it is high time for editors of Elle to venture out of their glass-enclosed headquarters in the business district of Levallois Perret, I think that's how you say it, to mix with the population, to see what black people are really like and how they dress in real life. It is also time for them to realize that there are many black women in France. Black people do not all live in the United States, and they are not all pop singers, film actors, and sports stars. So, there was kind of a backhanded diss to Black Americans in that rebuttal. I don't know if you guys caught that, because I guess apparently we all dress like thugs here. But just a little extra tidbit on the French Elle. In 2011, they published 52 covers. Out of the 52 covers, there was only 2 non-white models on the cover. So I used to always think of France and a lot of different areas of Europe as being quite progressive. I think maybe it was more so to deal with like our artists, especially like during the Harlem Renaissance and times of great segregation here. Our artists were able to go to Europe and get a lot of love and be able to perform and have thriving careers. And in a way, I think that shaped me into believing that while there were racist people and racism in Europe and in France and everywhere else, that it wasn't as prevalent as it was here and is here. I've come to realize that that's not true. I've come to realize that they're more progressive in masking their racism. I love being black. I love being a black woman. I love being a Black American. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I definitely don't begrudge anybody else for being African or from wherever they are from. But one thing I can say about my culture and my race is that we're cutting edge and we're innovators. And though we are the most hated race of people on this planet, we're also the most looked to. We set the most trends. And I think that speaks volumes. I don't think we're educated by anybody but ourselves. And to give us this thug uniform, which is the most hilarious thing I've ever heard, because if you look around, something that we actually wore, especially in our super hip-hop phase, like that was the trend. Hip-hop is a culture, and that's part of the culture, as there are many other aspects of the culture. But if you look around now, the hoodie wearing thugs aren't black anymore. It's not us. We've moved on to other fashion, and we're always trying different looks and new things. And to say for decades, which is hilarious to me, because it hasn't been decades that we have been stuck on one trend, is crazy. We're constantly switching up. But I just really find it funny that thugs have a uniform, because from what I've read and learned and everything else, thugs come in all types of clothing. And there'll be a thug in a suit as just as well as a thug in leisure wear or casual wear or urban wear. Which brings me to something else. I absolutely hate the term urban wear now because of what it draws up and clearly what other people think of it. There's so many other issues. We are a fashionably cutting edge race, and I'm actually quite impressed and happy that Olivia is doing a blog on black fashion, and I'm going to pretty much try to feature tidbits of her blog in my videos as much as I can, and definitely provide the link to it, because I think it's really important, especially with this coming out, that people understand that we're more than just hoodies, we're more than just sagging pants, we're more than just these kicks and everything else. I mean, I have a whole clan of, men that wear suits just as quickly as they can throw on a ball cap and a t-shirt. So just the same, like I'm wearing a hoodie right now. I'm supporting a Bay Area person, skinny buff man. I'm supporting. I'll provide his Twitter, but most of the time I'm in a dress or whatever else, and we get the same reaction. It doesn't matter. I can't count on how many times I've gotten into an elevator in a suit or a really nice dress and still gotten the, oh my god, it's a black person look from the old white lady than if I'm wearing jeans, kicks, and a hoodie. So I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on this. Definitely. I want to push it even further. We are an interactive YouTube channel, so definitely give us video responses or comments. Let's get a dialogue going. I definitely want to hear everybody's viewpoints on this and just what you think about this situation, because I definitely find it it's the norm, but it's 2012. We're tired of it. Tired of the norm. We're pushing outside that box. So give us your point of view, you guys, and I'm going to give you guys a close-up of me. See the eyes. And hopefully I'll get some good info and dialogue going with you guys. And just also to let you guys know, I also have another YouTube channel. It's the Bombshell Affair. I'm trying to get more subscribers. Subscribe, and I'm definitely working on an intro video and a theme song for you guys. So there'll be more vlogs coming on that one as well. And it's February, so my baby's going to be launched this month. Be on the lookout for whoisbombshelleve.com. And I hope you guys love it. And I'll see you guys next week. Mwah. Peace.